Hit record and let's get started. So yogis, if you'd like to hit play on your playlist, go ahead. I'm going to do the same here. Just a little bit of solidarity, very quietly on my side. All right. Can everyone hear me? All right, give me a thumbs up. Excellent. Making it work in these strange times. All right, yogis, I'm just going to close the door behind me because of a weird lighting thing happening, but find your seat. Comfortable seat. Maybe you are sitting on your knees. Maybe you are crisscross applesauce style Sukhasana pose. Just making some small adjustments here. And then find something that's comfortable. You can stay here for about a minute. Root down through the seat. Inhale, lift up. Open the mouth. Exhale to release. Inhaling in. Exhale, let it all go. Another deep inhale in. And exhale. We're going to start class with the pranayama, alternate nostril breathing. So already if you notice some tension in the body as you're sitting down and rooting down, maybe slide a blanket under the seat or a block, elevate yourself up to help you find that lift. And then once you find your comfortable seat, as you inhale, think of lengthening the spine and finding this nice rooted statuesque strength as you inhale in. As you exhale, invite some softness into the same pose, balancing strength and softness together. Inhale, find your firm, rooted seat. Exhale, release the eyes, the cheeks, separate the teeth. Let the shoulders drop. And then identify your right palm rooted down into the ground or onto your seat. We're going to use our thumb and our fourth finger. I will not be mirroring you because I don't know how to do that without messing it up. Not sophisticated enough with pranayama. Just once you identify that right palm, drape your two peace fingers to the third eye center. And just root down, take a deep inhale in, let those two fingers graze, either hovering over the third eye center but between your eyebrows, or let them press gently. And then take your thumb over your right nostril and your fourth finger over your left. Your pinky finger is just hanging out a little bit. And before you compress any nostrils, just breathe in. Release the face and let go. We're going to start by plugging up the left side and inhaling through the right nostril. So plug up the left, inhale through the right, plug up the right nostril and exhale through the left only. Inhale through left. Plug it up, exhale through right. Inhale through right. Plug it up, exhale through left. Inhale through left. Plug it up, exhale through right. Let's lengthen it. Inhaling through right. Plug it up, exhale through left. Inhale through left. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Exhale through left. Keep going at your own pace. In one nostril, out the other. Doesn't matter if you miss up a side. Just pick one and continue on. About another 30 seconds. Let the breath be soft, Let it be as long as you need. Let the right palm drop. Keep the eyes closed. And just take a nice couple of easy breaths here. Inhaling in. Both nostrils fill up. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Inhaling in. This time, exhale softly through the nostrils as well. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Bringing your palms, hovering over third eye center or connecting to third eye center, you choose. Seal in a dedication for your practice or for your class today, for the week, the weekend. Knowing that you are in this cocoon of safety on your mat, in your own home. Hitting pause on the outside world, on the headlines, on the distractions. Give yourself a little luxurious retreat away from the outside world. Focusing on your breath, your body, how it feels, how you can explore and play today, strengthen, sweat. All the things that brought you here on the mat today. Maybe lift out one or two notions and seal in a dedication for your practice today. We'll take a community inhale and exhale to seal that in. Inhaling together. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Drop the palms, open the eyes. Inhale, push your palms up high to the sky, lift, gaze up. Fill up the lungs. Exhale, bring that palm behind the nape of the neck and gaze up. Open up the shoulders, think of lifting up first. If you have the length here in the spine and it feels healthy, maybe you gaze further up at the ceiling, almost like a mini back bend here. Inhaling, opening up. And then exhale, drop the palms, root down your left hand, and then take a little side body stretch. Gaze underneath the armpit. Inhale here. And exhale, come up, root down the other palm, other side. Take a little side body stretch. Rooting down the opposite hip. So left arm, right hip, left arm. Coming back up, just flip over your feet. Give them a roll if they were underneath you for a while and they need to stretch out. Plant down, your feet will find their tabletop position. Pull the belly in right away. So you're not sinking, you've got this abdominal engagement. Palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Inhale, we open up. Exhale, curl the tail, push the mat away, let the head drop. Inhale, open up. Exhale, push everything away, cow pose. Inhale, opening up. Cow. That was cow. Exhale, cat pose, sorry. I need to wake up, guys. Inhale, opening it up. Cow pose. Exhale, push the mat away. Next time you come center, stay in a nice even tabletop. Shift your shoulders over your fingertips slightly. Point your elbows behind you. Tricep push up. Come all the way down to the mat. Roll forward, low cobra. Squeeze the shoulders behind you. Elbows point directly towards the back of the mat. Head is long. You're gazing towards the floor or the top of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, push it back, child's pose. Stay in child's pose. And then walk your hands over to the right as you root down the left hip. Breathe into the side body, take your stretch. Inhaling in and exhaling. On your next inhale, you walk your palms center and then take the other side. Root down the right hip this time as you stretch over to the left. Let the head come down. Inhale into the side body. And exhale. Inhale, come back through center. And we'll take that into a flow. A lot of you know this, we do this a lot in warm-up. Shift shoulders over fingertips, pull the belly in, come on down to the ground, chest hits the ground, feet secure, hips a distance apart, hips secure, roll shoulders back, gaze forward for your low cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, child's pose. Couple more, flowing through that. Inhale, this time through cat pose as you push the mat away, puff up the back, flatten yourself up as you shift over fingertips, elbows point behind you as you come down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, child's pose. Two more, inhale, rolling forward through cat pose, lengthening out, hover over fingertips, point elbows behind you. Inhale. Low cobra, squeeze shoulders behind you, exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do one more, make it flowy this time. Flowing through cat spine, evening out, low cobra. Inhale, we rise, exhale, stay in your child's pose. Tent the fingertips here, make it really active. Fill up the back body with your breath. Take 3 deep inhales here, inhaling in, and exhaling, inhaling in, and exhale. Last one, inhale in, and exhale. Roll on forward, walk forward just a little, tuck your toes, come into your first downward facing dog of class. Spread the palms wide, fingertips point forwards. Feet are about hips width distance apart or wider. Pull the belly in. Press the chest towards the thighs, release the head. Bend the knees, tip the tail high to the sky. Get a little bit of space in that low back, and then let the heels come on down to the ground. Inhale, roll forward into plank pose, lengthen out, hold for 3, 2, 1, pull the belly in, and then exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more times like that to warm up the shoulders. Inhale, roll forward, undulate forward, rippling through the spine. Hold as you extend the heels behind you for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling it forward. Last one, quads are lifted. Belly is tucking in and lifted. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice, guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. Give yourself a slow walk to the top of the mat, rolling through the feet, and then hang heavy when you get there. We're going to take some hamstring stretches. Maybe grab opposite elbow for ragdoll. Let the head release here. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Inhale, come up halfway. Maybe you use your block here. Once you are up halfway, feet are about hips width distance apart. Push your tailbone out behind you like you really want your apartment to see your booty. And it feels like a cow spine here. So less about rounding to come forward, more about lengthening and opening up the chest and pointing the tail behind you. You will feel your hamstrings turn on. Inhale here. Exhale, keep that point of the tail as you come down and bow. Curl into yourself. Your head will gaze up towards your knees or belly. Palms will drop or palms come to backs of shins. Inhale here and exhale. We're going to flow with that. Inhale, come halfway up. Point the tail behind you like cow spine. Open up the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Some hamstring opening here. Inhale, come on up. Point the tail. Open the chest. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, bend the knees, roll on up slowly. We were down there for a while, so give yourself some slack if you get a little dizzy. Just breathe. Inhale, lift the palms high to the sky. Reach, reach, reach up. Exhale, we bow forward and then down, keeping that memory, that muscle memory with the tail and lengthening through the hamstrings. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back, plank pose. We will vinyasa through, yogi's choice. Maybe you're taking knees, chest, and chin down like we did before. Rolling through to low cobra, squeeze shoulders. Exhale to downward facing dog. If you are ready for your chaturanga and up dog, go for it. I will cue both throughout class. 3 breaths here in your down dog. Organize your pose. Inhaling in and exhale. Inhaling in and exhale. Inhaling in, exhale. Good, yogis. From here, lift that right leg high to the sky, really nice and straight. A lot of purpose in that lift coming from the spot where your hamstring and glutes meet. Bend the knee, open the hip now, and lift from underneath the knee. Square off the shoulders as much as you can, and then straighten out that down dog split. Pull the knee forward and through, hover when your knee comes towards your hands. Then step it forward, back knee down. Inhale, we lift, squeeze the inner thighs together, Anjaneyasana. Reaching for the right elbow, pull that elbow behind your head for a shoulder stretch. Pull the belly in, the ribs in, squeeze inner thighs, stay. Inhaling in. And exhale, your hips can move a little forward. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhale. Release the palms. Good spot for blocks coming up. Scoot the hips back. Half Hanuma, half splits pose. Also known as runner's lunge sometimes. Pull the left hip back so your hips are square. Point the toe up high to the sky. That'll intensify the stretch underneath the hamstring. If you're dumping all the way on the left side, can you even out the distribution of your weight just a little? And before you round, think of opening up the chest. Let's find a straight spine or almost a cow spine with this gentle lift of the chest before you forward fold and bow down. One last deep inhale here. And as you exhale, bend the knee, heel toe your foot to the outside of your mat, lizard pose. Bring the elbows down to a block. You can stay up. Hug the knee in towards the midline of the body. Option 1. Option 2, point the knee out to the side for a glute stretch. Subtle movements, big change in the body. Inhale here. And exhale. We're going to come into our twist. So bring your knee up, tuck the back toe, lift the back leg nice and strong. Bring up that right palm as you twist. Square off the hips, pull the belly in, and rotate the chest high to the sky. Inhale here. And exhale. Deep inhale in. And exhale. Plant the palms, step it forward. Hang heavy. One more forward fold at the top here. Yogi's choice of arms, ragdoll, grabbing opposite arms, opposite palms, or you interlace your palms and let them come forward. Inhaling in, and as you exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, we roll on up. Find a chair pose, toes and heels together. First of many in class today, so get familiar with your alignment first. Toes and heels are together, knees are nice and even, seat is nice and low, weight is in your heels. If you've got a big bend in the back here, this is the one place, unlike cow pose, you want a slight tuck of the tailbone that will free up the chest so you can open the chest and shine it forward. One more inhale here. And then exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, step it back, plank pose, vinyasa through, which may mean skip it for you yogis. You can meet us in child's pose or down dog. For chaturanga, if you're new to class, I will demo it. The rest of you, meet you in down dog or child's pose. It is not a wide push-up. Your elbows are pointing behind you for a tricep push-up. You come down only halfway, and then you flip your feet one at a time. Inhale, you try to stack wrists, elbows, shoulders as much as possible. Quads are lifted. Knees are off the ground. Pull the belly in, and you pull the chest forward. All right, yogis. We will meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath here, organize your pose. Inhaling in and exhale. Left leg reaches high to the sky. Nice straight left leg here. Lifting from that spot where glutes and hamstrings meet. Bend the knee, open up the hip, lift from underneath the knee here. Enjoy the side body stretch, but try to keep the shoulders and hands even. Straighten out that left leg. Pull the knee forward, hover, and then left foot comes down, back knee down. Inhale, we rise, Anjaneyasana. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, grab your left elbow, open up the shoulders. Stay for the stretch. Continue that engagement of squeezing inner thighs together. That'll help you lift up and then back. Inhaling in and exhale. On your next inhale, prepare as you look down. Maybe find your blocks for your half splits pose. Bring the seat back. Point the toes high to the sky. Try not to dump too much weight on the right side. Find a little bit of distribution between both evenly. Inhale, shine the chest forward. And then if you are ready for it, you can bow. Taking your half splits, half Hanuman pose. Another deep inhale here. And exhale, walk it forward. Heel toe your left foot to the outside of your mat. Your lizard pose is here. Options stay up. Come down onto forearms. Whatever feels good. Don't judge the body. If you are out of your normal routine, you may not be able to access places in the body you're able to, or maybe some things are freeing up for you. Whatever's happening, don't judge. Just incorporate it into your practice. Breathe into where you're tight. If you took that option of pointing your knee out to the side and letting the big toe lift off the mat, take it to even out your stretch. Bring the knee back in towards the midline of the body. Plant your hands. We're coming into our twist. Back toe tucks. Knee lifts, left hand lifts. Inhale here. And exhale, extend your heel towards the back of the mat. Inhale, pull belly in, rotate chest even more. Gaze up. And exhale. We're coming into Malasana squat. So step it forward, let the hips come down. Push the inner thighs out with your elbows. Seat is drop, spine is long here. Let the shoulders drop. You're thinking of the knees coming up closer towards the triceps. If you've got a block, you can always sit on a block. No big deal. That'll help you release the spine into the mat. That's a good thing. Inhaling in and exhaling. On our next inhale, we're going to lift the hips, point knees and toes forward. Roll on up until you get into your chair pose, so toes and heels together. Inhale, we open up here. Exhale, pull palms into prayer pose. Let's take our twist towards the right. You're going to hook your left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Bring the glutes way down, chair pose. It's like you're about to sit in a chair. Pull the shoulder back. And as you pull the belly in, you twist and think of bringing that prayer pose towards the center of your chest. Try not to let your knees snake away from each other. Keep them even. That will protect the low spine. That's less about your knees, more about your spine. Inhaling here. And exhale. On your next inhale, open it up. Take a break here if you need it. Otherwise, we're going to the other side. Twist towards the left. Right elbow towards the outside of the left leg. Heels, toes together, knees aligned. Bring the seat low. Weight is in your heels. Wrap the left shoulder back and twist. Belly is in. Gazing over the shoulder, up towards the sky. One more inhale here. And then exhale, come forward. And then release it. It should feel pretty good. Inhale, roll up, flat back. Exhale, step it back, plank pose. We come all the way down to the ground this time. Reach your arms long like a T. We're gonna take a big shoulder stretch here. We're gonna roll over our shoulders. Sounds scary, but it feels so good. It's not scary. So make sure you have this capital T. Your arms are straight out. They are not diagonal in any way. Bring your right palm in towards your chest. Roll onto your hip. Pull the belly in. Snake your palm closer towards your ribs. And then place your left foot behind, your right foot behind you, knee up. You're rolling over the shoulder behind you. I'll do it on this side, so if you're curious, you can see what it looks like from the other side. If this doesn't feel like much, release your top hand and wing it back behind you. If you were made for Cirque du Soleil, and you still have space in your body, you start to inch your way onto your back, and your head tips back. If you can do this, give me a call. I'll let the circus know you're coming. Good for you. All right, come back onto your belly. Let's take a low cobra to shake it out. Place palms by your ribs, feet or hips width distance apart. Inhale, pull yourself forward, gaze towards the top of your mat. Inhale here, exhale, we'll take the other side. So we're gonna roll over our right arm this time, I think. Yes. Bring your left palm in towards your ribs. Come on up to your hip. And then your left heel is your kickstand, knee is up. Bring your head down. Like before, if you're not feeling much, wing your top arm behind you. If you're still not feeling much, you can start to snake onto your back. Usually one shoulder is a lot tighter than the other. For those of us who carry bags on one shoulder, you'll feel it. Your dominant hand and arm sometimes feels tighter. All good, no big deal. Just information. Inhale as you come back through center. Place your palms by your ribs. We're gonna rest in child's pose or downward facing dog. You choose. If you are in child's pose, option to make it active, tint the fingertips. Bringing the wrists up, finger pads stay on the mat, head is down. All right, from down dog or child's pose, come on to all fours and then reach your palms in front of you, elbows onto the mat, palms up, snake your feet back and your knees back about an inch or two for an extra long tabletop, and we're gonna take a stretch, Anahastasana, melting heart pose. Stay here as you point your prayer pose behind you. When you reach your arms long, and you try and place your chin and chest on the mat. Huge shoulder opener that will be really helpful when we get into crow and inversions later. When we get into playtime. Another deep inhale here. And exhale, come on up to all fours, no matter where you were. And let's meet in downward facing dog. We're gonna flow a little bit faster now. Pedal out the feet if you need it. Get all the wiggles out. And then slowly find your stillness in your down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky. Bend the knee and sail it forward towards the outside of the right shoulder. Stay here. Glide that knee down to your wrist, hover. Pull it back up. And then we meet in down dog split. Inhale as you rise. One more time. Inhale, bring that right leg forward. Still right leg. It stays on your shoulder. It glides down to the wrist. You pull it back up. Inhale, we rise, down dog split. Inhale, snake that knee forward, warrior one. Back foot's at a 10-degree angle. Inhale, we lift with squared hips. Stay for your inhale as you bend your front knee over your second toe. And exhale, stretch. Your back blade of the foot is secure to the mat here. Inhaling in and exhale. Interlace your palms, puff up the chest, gaze up. Exhale, tip it forward, devotional warrior. You are snuggling your chest next to your right knee. Your palms are punching forward, your head is releasing. Pull energetically, pull your heels together. See if that helps you free up your spine and forward fold a little bit more. The hardest part about this pose is keeping the hips square. Pull that right hip back as much as you can. On an inhale, we lift halfway, reach your palms behind you, and then release that by bringing your right arm towards your right knee, extended side angle. Rearrange your feet if they feel funny, they've gone out of alignment. Push into the knee, so you find the space in the neck and shoulders, and then reach your left arm overhead. Bend the front knee a little bit more, closer towards that 90-degree angle. Arc the chest up towards the sky. Inhale here, and exhale. Come up, kind of a quasi-warrior two here-ish. Straighten out the front leg, heel toe your back foot in. Find that warrior one foot. We're coming into triangle pose. Reach the chest forward, and then come down. Your hand can come onto a block, your shin, the floor. Twist from the low belly and reach that top arm up for your triangle pose. Quads stay engaged and lifted. Belly is pulled in. Just breathe. And exhale. Twisted triangle next. Gaze forward. Bring your chest forward. Your bottom leg stay exactly the same. You're just rotating the chest to the other side. Left palm down, maybe on the inside of the left foot, and then reach that top arm up. You're thinking of pulling this right hip back and then twisting from the low belly. It's difficult. Don't worry if you lose your balance. You can always widen your stance. Use a block if you need it. Inhaling here. And exhale. Bring the palm down, gaze forward. We're taking Malasana squat at the top of the mat. All right, options here for all types of practices. We're all gonna start with a nice twist in our Malasana. Sit on your block if you need to. Reach your right arm in front of the right knee. Left arm comes up. Stay here and work on this if it feels good. If you wanna move on, point your thumb down like you're gonna backstroke. That'll help you get a bind. Once you've got your arm wrapped around your body, see if you can bend the right elbow around the knee and bind so your knee is snuggled in towards your arms and your chest. If you've got this, yogi, stay here, work on it. Those who want to try something new today, lift the seat up, heel toe your left foot in towards the center of your mat, pull the belly in, root down, and shift your weight over to the left heel. Then maybe you start to lift your right leg up with the bind. Gaze at something that's not moving. This is all about a straight spine. If you feel hunched here, let it go. Yes, I see some people attempting. I see some people who have it. Beautiful. Good. We're all gonna meet down in that Malasana squat. Come center, and we'll take the other side. Left hand goes towards the outside of the left knee. Open up your twist. This is a great place to stay and expand the chest and the breath. Moving on, you point your finger down, your right thumb down. Bind behind you if you've got it, where you're working on the bind. If you've got a towel, that can help you. Lift the seat up a little. Heel toe your right foot in towards the center of the mat. Shift your weight towards your right foot first and use your abs and drive your heel down to come up. Squeeze the glute. That place where the glute and the hamstring meet is a really important part in yoga, body part. The more you squeeze that, the more stable you're gonna feel in your standing balance pose. This is all about a straight spine here, so if you're hunched, don't worry about it. Just work on it slowly. Yes, nicely done, yogis. And then you come on down. Let's shake that out. Place your palms down, lift the hips up. Heel toe yourself center, hang heavy, take a break. We're gonna take yogi toe lock this time. 2 peace fingers around left and right big toes. Inhale, bend your knees as much as you need to here, shine the chest forward. Think of your cow pose again in the spine. Exhale, elbows come east and west. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. The beauty of yoga poses, even when you don't nail them, is you're getting so much work for the body done during the process. So don't worry about the end destination of the shape. You're building all the strength you need every time you try a pose. All right, yogis, let that go. Let's roll on up, lift. Palms reach high above the head. Inhale here. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, come forward and down. Inhale, we lift halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step the back. Optional vinyasa. If you're getting tired, skip it. Meet us in downward facing dog. For those who want to party, take your chaturanga push-up. Take your upward facing dog. We meet in downward facing dog. Left side. Take a breath. Organize your pose. Take your rest. Inhaling in. And exhale. We're going to lift that left leg high to the sky. Bringing that left knee towards the outer left tricep. Snuggle it up, hover. Glide that knee down to the wrist. Inhale, pull it back up. Glide that knee down to the wrist. Inhale, pull it back up. Down dog split. All right, we did that twice on the other side. So we're going to repeat that. Bring that knee forward. We'll just do it once this time to even it out. Glide it down, bring it back up, down dog split. All right, pull that knee forward and through, warrior one. Back heel is at a 10-degree angle, hips are square, knee is bent. Inhale, we rise. Stretch the palms up high towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knee a little bit more. Stay for your deep inhales and exhales here. Find a little bit of peace when we hold the poses for longer. And then interlace the palms behind you, maybe the weird thumb on top of your non-dominant thumb. Open up the chest. Exhale, devotional warrior. You're bending the front knee a lot still. Your chest is snuggling next to the left hip. Palms are coming forward, head comes down. Tuck the left hip back behind you. Try to find your square hips. It's difficult, but do your best to kind of mentally think about where squared hips might be for you. As you inhale, come up halfway, engage the abs, reach the palms behind you, open up the chest. Exhale, left forearm to left knee. Maybe reorganize your back foot for your extended side angle. Your left knee is deeply bent. You're twisting your torso high to the sky, and then you're reaching your right palm overhead. Breathe. Make sure you have space in the neck. Opening up the chest. Inhale here, and exhale. One more deep inhale here, and exhale. Come on up. Straighten the front leg, heel toe your back foot in. One little stance, and then reach the left arm forward to take your triangle on the other side. Hold the belly in, rotate from the low belly and pelvis all the way through the tummy, the ribs, reaching the arms long. Think of more of an upward lifting motion here than a downward motion. The more you engage your heels together, squeezing energetically heel to heel will help you find your lift. We're going to take our twisted triangle. Trunk stays the same, chest rotates forward, right palm down to the ground or a block, and then twist to the other side. Left palm reaches high up towards the sky. Inhaling here and exhaling. Hold that left hip back even more. Inhale here and exhale. Let's release it. Drop everything, blocks, and then step it forward to the top of your mat. Take a step back. We're going to play a little bit in crow pose. Before we do that, I'm going to do something torturous. So let's play a little bit. It'll be good ab work. So we're going to do something called reclining crow first. Even if you know crow pose really well, this is a great ab workout, so stick with me. In crow pose, our palms are down, our knees are up towards our armpits, and we're thinking of cat pose in the spine. As we lift up and squeeze the heels, we're going to be in that shape on our back. So as you roll on down, come to halfway down your mat. Once you're down, lift the head, neck, and shoulders, arms reach through your legs, and then start to bring your legs towards the outside of the triceps. So it's almost like happy baby, but way harder. It's gonna get hard for me to talk in about 2 seconds, which I'm sure will be a relief for you guys. All right, from here, flex the feet, and then start to reach those palms high to the sky. Knees and triceps still stay glued. Your tail will curl off the mat. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, bring the feet down and the arms overhead. Let it go. 2 more times like that. Inhale, we come up. Reach those palms through the knees and feet. Knees squeeze onto triceps. We still reach, 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 up, up, up. The tailbone's curling off the mat. You're using your low transverse abdominals here. I can barely talk, it's so hard. And then let it go. Whoo, open up. Breathe in. 1 more of those. Sorry I'm panting, guys, but it is hard to talk through that. All right, inhale, we lift chest, head, shoulders. Reach through those legs. Squeeze on the outside of the traps. This is where the fiery vinyasa actually comes in. It's not through ripping the poses fast, but it's from the core work and the focus of the alignment. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Let it go. Whoo, give yourself a windshield wiper of the legs. Oh, take your quick break. Open up the chest. Maybe you reach your arms overhead to really pull that energy back into the body. All right, grab the knees, rock and roll up. Give your spine a little massage. We will meet in crow pose. So think of that low transverse abdominals we were just engaging, that heat. Think of that reach and that push. As you bring the palms down, there are 2 options for crow. So first one, if you've never tried it before, we'll do it together. Bend the knees a lot, come up onto the balls of the feet, glue your heels together. So your heels almost look like ballerina heels, or if you took a bar class, you should go to Anguilla and take Sarah's retreat bar class. It's very good, or go on YouTube and find it. All right, high heels, and then your heels are glued together. Bend the elbows and then start to squeeze the knees around the outside of the triceps. You have to lean forward, and then you maybe lift a toe or another toe. You're playing with that movement, or you're trying the second variation where your knees, instead of going on the outside of the triceps, go inside underneath the armpits. That's the difference here. You still lift the heels high, bend the knees, glue the heels together, and then you place those knees right underneath the armpits or even into the armpits a little bit. Once you get up, squeeze your toes close to your seat, and then think of your cat pose as you lift up. The hard part about this one is sometimes you slip out. All right, 1 more breath. I see you guys playing. That's amazing. Falling forward is natural. Being afraid of falling forward is even more natural. So if you find that the fear is inhibiting you, tell yourself you insist. You insist on floating and place a blanket in front of you. That will help. All right, I think we're all done playing. It's only fun until it's no longer fun, so then we let it go. All right, yogis. Let's lift the hips up. Let's step to the top of the mat. Roll on up, shake that out. Okay, from here, reach the arms high to the sky, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, step it back, plank pose, your choice. Child's pose, take a rest. Take your chaturanga or your up dog. We meet in downward facing dog. We're gonna do part of that last series faster. All right, so you kind of maybe know where you're going. Bring in all the fundamentals from doing it slowly into your faster pace approach. Find your down dog stillness. Inhale, we lift, right leg high to the sky. Pull the knee in, forward and through. Back heel, 10-degree angle. Square hips, we lift. Warrior 1. Inhale here. Exhale, interlace your fingertips. Reach the chest up. Exhale, devotional warrior. Stay for an inhale here. And an exhale. On your next inhale, half lift. Inhale in. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach the top arm overhead. Rotate chest up towards the ceiling. Yogis, you're staying here and working on a half bind and taking 5 breaths. For those who are feeling adventurous today, if you've got the full bind, we're gonna work on bird of paradise, because why not? If you have your bind here, gaze forward, step your left foot forward, you keep the bind. Like we did before in that last standing pose, lift the right heel, pull the abs in, drive the heel down, and as you inhale, you lift and rise up. Only when your spine is straight do you think of extending the leg out to the side. You should be pretty warmed up for this in shoulders and in hamstrings. Doesn't mean it's any easier. Advanced yogis, flounder your toes. It's like a point and then a spread of the toes. Maybe even crack a smile. Whoop. All right, come on down the way you came. We're all gonna meet at the top of the mat in our chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, bring the palms into prayer, shake it out. Little interstitial. Let's take a quick break. Reach the palms up high to the sky. Pull the right arm over. Catch it with your left wrist. Weight is even in the feet. And take a side body stretch. It should feel pretty good. Gaze underneath the armpit. And then inhale, coming up through center. Take the other side. Gaze underneath the armpit. Left arm is reaching over to the right side. Good. Hands in prayer. Take a huge inhale in. Open the mouth, a long exhale out. 2 more times. Make noise if you'd like. Inhale in. Exhale to release. Last one, inhale in. And exhale, release. Let's get it. One more side. And then we slow it down. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, forward fold. If you are ready to take a break, take your break in your child's pose. If you're a vinyasa, taking your vinyasa, go for it. It'll be the last one. So make it all the more intentional. All right, yogis. Within the next breath, let's meet in downward facing dog. This is where we lose the form because we get tired. So send your breath into your body. Take a little bit of focus. Don't give up. Resist giving up. Spread the palms wide. Bend the knees, tip the tail high to the sky, then extend the heels down. Press your chest towards your thighs. Take a huge inhale in and a long exhale out. On our next inhale, we lift our left leg high to the sky, really nice and straight and long here. Pull the knee in, forward and through. Virabhadrasana 1, or warrior 1. Inhale, we rise. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, interlace palms behind you, open up the chest. Come on down. Devotional warrior. Stay for an inhale here. And on your exhale, halfway lift, chest is right, palms are behind you. Then left elbow to left knee. Open up the chest. Bend the front knee a lot for extended side angle. You're here, maybe working the bind. Point the thumb down. You'll get your shoulder rotated the right way. You're working on a half bind or a full bind. If you have full bind yogis and you want to play, you know what to do. Gaze forward. Step it forward. Heel toe your foot towards the center of the mat a little bit. Bring your weight into your right foot. Pull the abs in. Drive that heel down as you start to lift up. Only with the straight spine is when you extend the left leg out to the side. I'm skipping my extension on this side just because of something I'm working with, but staying up is still a lot of work. Square up the chest as best as you can. Take an inhale in and an exhale. We are all gonna meet on our seats on the mat. Oh, should feel pretty good by now. All right, come halfway down your mat. Bring your palms behind you, fingertips point forward. Altar pose, feet or hips width distance apart. Lift the hips up and let the head go. Inhaling in and exhaling. If you want more, you can extend your legs too. Reverse plank here. Drive the heels into the ground, lift the hips. Up to you. One more breath wherever you are. And then come on down. We're gonna take the Vinyasa boat pose. You're like, it never ends. Why did I come this morning? All right. We're gonna play a little game in Navasana. I bet you didn't realize you could play games in Navasana. All right, roll the shoulders back. Grab underneath the knees. We're right above the knees. Open up the chest. Pull the belly in, stay here. This is a lot of work. If you're ready, you can reach the arms long and then extend the legs long. We're gonna roll down halfway to half Navasana. Your chest and your shoulders are off the mat. We're gonna rock and roll from half Navasana up to boat pose here. And we're gonna do it, we're gonna do 5 claps in between, and then we're gonna count down to 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, ready? Roll it on down. And then come on up, 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll it on down. Give me 4 claps, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. Roll on down. Inhale, come up. 1, 2, 3. It never ends. Roll on down. You got this. Stick with it. 2 claps. 1, 2. Roll it on down. Have a little bit of fun. Laugh at yourself. 1, 2. I know we did 2 twice. Don't hang. Inhale, come up. 1, and release. Whew. You got it. Let's forward fold to wash that out. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. The closer you bring your heels in towards your seat, the more intense the stretch. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull yourself forward for a nice flat straight spine. When you're ready, you bring your palms down and you curl in forward fold. Let it go. Inhaling here. Catch your breath. That's a cue more for me than anyone else. Exhale, let it go. Inhaling in. And exhale. All right, one more inhale here. Stretching those inner thighs, the low back, even the glutes here. Push your palms into the mat to come on up. Knees up, feet on the mat. Scoot yourself forward, feet at the top of the mat, seat halfway down. Let's roll on down for bridges. All right, yogis. If you're ready to make it restorative, go for it. That means taking a block and sliding it under the low sacrum. If you would like to take a bridge to stretch out shoulders and hips, it may feel pretty good. So reach your fingertips long so your fingertips and heels connect. Feet or hips width distance apart. Drive the heels into the mat, lift the hips up. Shimmy your shoulders underneath you a lot. Interlace your palms. And the more you drive your heels into the mat, the more you will lift up. Stretch your shoulders, stretch your hips. Keep your knees pointing forward. Try not to let them slide out to the side. Inhaling here. Exhale, release your shoulders and then undulate down. A little massage for the spine, upper, middle, low back. Rock the knees side to side. Try not to grab your knees right away after back bends. You want to think of lengthening the spine after them. All right. One more bridge of choice. Restorative, regular bridge. If you have a full wheel practice, you can take it. I'm not going up today, but I will cue you how to get into it. Please, if this is your first time trying it, please listen to your body. Maybe wait, I can spot you. Or if you have a partner in the house who can place some palms underneath your back, that might be a great idea. So if you've never done wheel before, but you want to try at least the first couple parts of it, bring your fingertips so they're pointing forward, palms are behind your shoulders. Wrap your shoulders in. And then you drive your heels into the ground like bridge legs, and you come onto the crown of your head. Sounds scary, but it actually is fairly comfortable. Wrap your arms back in, point your knees forward, spread the fingertips wide, and then you push up. Again, I'm not coming up today, sorry I can't demo. We all gotta make hard choices when we have injuries though. All right, yogis, if you're done with your bridges, your wheels, let's take a twist. Now you can pull the knees in towards the chest. Release your left leg down onto the mat. Cross that right knee over the body. Maybe you're scooting your hips over to the right. Take your twist. Gaze over the right shoulder. Leg is nice and long on the mat. Fill up the body and the chest with breath. Nice soft breath here. Let the belly lead. The chest will follow. Close the eyes. One more breath in. On your next inhale, come center. Take the other side. Right leg extends long. Left knee crosses over the body. Maybe you scoot your hips back behind you towards the left. Once you're there, gaze over the left shoulder. Take up your space. Release the eyes, release the jaw. Find a little quiet, except for my coffee maker going off again. Inhale, come back up through center. Let's take a happy baby. Knees in towards the armpits. Hands are reaching for either the shins or the outside blades of the feet. Compress your knees in towards your armpits. And then extend your tail long. Your tail is curling off the mat a lot. Just reach a little bit lower on the legs to release the spine. Maybe you rock side to side. We're headed into Shavasana and a brief guided meditation. So if you need anything for your Shavasana or you want to turn off the lights, make sure you're comfortable. Take whatever you want for your Shavasana. Maybe your blanket can roll up underneath your knees as a bolster. If you've got wall space in your apartment, your home, legs up the wall is a great resting pose to take. And then just lay yourself out, nice and easy. Take up your space, feet as wide as the mat, arms out to the side, or whatever pose you're choosing right now. We're gonna take about 8 long, deep breaths here before we get into our guided meditation. Claim your breath. Yogis, we're going to take some elements of Yoga Nidra for the next 5 minutes, closing with a very brief, shortened version of Yoga Nidra, guided meditation. Stay exactly as you are in Shavasana. At the beginning of class, we set an intention for class for the week for whenever, however long you want. Call that back into the mind space and the heart space. Maybe revise it if you'd like, make some changes. And then whatever it is, seal it back into the heart space and whisper it to yourself 3 times to seal it in. Make it positive. Make it achievable. And then letting the body deeply rest into the mat. We're going to take rotation of the consciousness. As I call out body parts, just bring your awareness to that part of the body and really let it deeply release. Inhaling in. And a long exhale. Yogis, bring your awareness to the right shoulder, the right elbow, the right wrist, the right upper ribs, the right waist, and the right hips, right thigh, right knee, right ankle, all the toes on the right side and the sole of the right foot, right calf, right hamstring, and right glute. Bring your awareness to the entire right side of the body. Now bring your awareness to the left shoulder, left arm, and left wrist, left ribs, left waist, left hips, left thigh, left knee, left shin and left ankle, all the left toes, sole of the left foot, left calf, left hamstring, and left glute. Bringing awareness to the entire left side of the body. Now bring your awareness to the entire body, left and right side. Bring your awareness up towards the crown of the head, gliding down to the third eye center. Let it melt away. Eyebrows smoothing out. Cheeks feel full. Bring your awareness to the nose. And let's take 5 breaths with deep awareness of our breath. Inhaling in. Exhaling 5. Inhaling 4. Exhaling 4. Inhaling 3. Exhaling 3. Inhaling 2. Exhaling 2. Inhaling 1. Exhaling 1. Bringing your awareness back to the third eye center. Take a moment to open the door to the mind. The ancient yogis thought third eye center, the Chittakash, was the entryway into the mind. As though you were opening a door into the mind space. Take a peek inside. Without judgment, as though you're watching a movie that isn't yours. Just observe what happens in the mind space. If it's quiet, enjoy the peace. If thoughts are bubbling up, encapsulate them in a bubble and then let them float off your mind stage. Up to the top of the surface where they poof away. Keep wrapping those thoughts in the bubbles until maybe the bubbles slow, where it becomes easier to wrap them up and push them off to the side. Find one thought that's nagging, perhaps a thought you've had all week. Attach it visually into a balloon. And then picture yourself cutting this balloon string so that thought suddenly floats away, untethered. Visualize yourself letting it go to signify to the subconscious it's time to discard that thought. Yogis, bring your attention back to the third eye center. Breathe into the crown of the head. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, breathe into the whole body this time. Open the mouth, exhale, release. On your next inhale, invite small movements into the body. Spread the fingertips wide. Flex the feet, spread the toes. Maybe you reach the palms overhead, greeting yourself with a nice morning stretch. Take any movements that feel good. And then roll over onto your right side if it's available in your home space. And push yourself up to a comfortable seat on a blanket, on a block. Bring your hands in prayer at the center of your chest. Close your eyes, let them be heavy. Root down, find that strength, that statuesque seat like before. Breathing in as you get taller. Exhaling, inviting in some softness. Bring your intention back into the heart space from the beginning of class, from our guided meditation. And then let's take 3 really big, beautiful community breaths to seal in our practice today. Inhaling in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale in. This time, pause at the top. Take a sip, one last sip. Exhale to release. Last one like that, inhaling in. Pause at the top, take a sip, last sip. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Thank you, yogis. It was an honor and pleasure having you here, zooming together, flowing together. Namaste. Be well, stay well, sip your tea, drink your water. I'll post this class. Stay healthy, yogis. Miss you all so much. Send feedback, send requests. If you want to have a basics class sometime, if there's a flow you're interested in doing, if there's arm balances you want to break down and workshop, I think mentally I need this almost as much as probably everyone else needs it. And it's fun to explore and play. We have different formats. Our schedules are different right now, so let's take advantage of it and just be together and stay healthy and strong together. Thank you, yogis.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one, yogis.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Bye. Thank you, Steph.